sledgehammer?
Not yet! We haven't applied yet!
Oh!
So, I'm Mary Pullman.
I'm Eli Pullman. I'm Noah Pullman.
And
I'm Scott Pullman.
and we really could use your help. When we bought the house 11 years ago, the kitchen was probably our top priority, and it has gotten pushed back every time because we really just don't know what to do with it. So we'll just walk you through and show you some of the issues. I'll let the boys go first.
When I have to get in to sit at the table, I have to close the door and crawl into the bench. And then when we sit here, our heads are always hitting this railing.
My name's Noah. I'm 13 and I'm hitting growth spurts and getting bigger. And as I get bigger, this bench gets harder and harder to get in and out of. It also is very uncomfortable with this ledge back behind us because it goes right into your neck.
So part of our issue is that when you come in the back door, which we do, we spend a ton of time outside on our patio, and when you come in, there's really no place to stop and take off your shoes. Like Eli said a minute ago, the door hits the table, the refrigerator's right here, and there's just really no room. And then the bathroom is directly across from the door, which sounds like a great place until you have company and they need to go in there and everybody is right here. So here's the bathroom and the laundry room. From what we've been told, it used to be a pantry. I'm not sure, but whoever configured it made it really tight. So as you can see, if I've got laundry in here, there's only 2 baskets. There's 4 of us, so I've usually got at least another basket in here. And it usually sits on the floor or the sink. And there is no space at all. So if I'm in here, I'm knocking things off. And this is how it usually happens. And it's really lovely and embarrassing when I've got laundry in here, somebody stops and needs to use bathroom, visiting, and this is what they're dealing with. And whoever did it did a horrible tile job. I would give $1 million to be able to knock all of this out and start completely over. It's a real issue and we haven't touched it.
So we'll continue our tour of the kitchen. Nothing fancy here, just 30-year-old cabinets. Beyond the range and the microwave here is what is supposed to be a breakfast nook, but it's kind of turned into a computer room, filing cabinet, kids' playroom. So there's just a wall in between the two, and it would be awesome to take a sledgehammer to this wall and take it out. I dream of taking a sledgehammer to this wall. It's a pretty decent sized room. It would be nice to blend the two into one room. Beyond this room, beyond the breakfast nook, we go into the dining room. Again, there's a wall between the two. Be perfect to take a sledgehammer and open this whole area up. Move on in. Nice wide open room. Leads to the front door. Pretty much this whole area that we've just walked through, we would be game for redoing any or all of it. Whatever you'd like. We're an open slate. So we have this wall of pantries here, and it looks great just to look at it from the outside, but then you open the door and you realize that there's not a whole lot of space in each one of these. They're deep enough for a box of cereal. That's about it. It's not the greatest use of space. It seems like they would be it'd be more productive to use this space for something else and relocate the food storage elsewhere in some cabinets.
So for Christmas last year, Scott got me some new dishes, plates, and the whole 9 yards, and I tried putting them in every cabinet in here, and they wouldn't fit. So I did finally get them to fit in this cabinet, only because the shelves are so bowed. But then what we noticed is that the whole cabinet started pulling away from the wall. So now I have a lot lighter things in there, and we ended up having to move my dishes to the Lazy Susan, which is really not ideal. It's not a great place to put any dishes when I'm busy and trying to get a plate out or whatever, I have to mess with the Lazy Susan. Other issues is that it's just really tight space. There's not enough room for us to all cook together. We prepare lots of meals for different families in our church, as well as we work with Interfaith Hospitality Network at our church a few times during the year, and usually help out cooking a meal for them, and it can range from usually around 15 to 20 people plus us. And so cooking, and I like the boys to help. I think that's important, and trying to all be in here. There is no workspace, and it's the one sink is a horrible idea. I don't like just one sink because I can't let one kid work and clean and do something while somebody else, it doesn't function well. So that would be great to be able to have an island that we could all work together. So any help that we could get structurally, we're just not sure where to even go. And knocking out, and we're really, really open to any options you would like to give us, and we look forward to hearing from you, and we're pretty excited that maybe we can knock some walls out and rebuild our kitchen. Thanks.